This is how you can invest in real estate as a beginner. This is Real Estate in Kenya with Ruben Kimani. Number one, what is your budget? Your budget determines what kind of an investment you can make. Basically, you can be able to buy a plot. You can be able to invest in a house, either residential or commercial. There are those who are beginning. You just left college, you just got a job, your first job. Maybe you're earning like 30, 50,000 or thereabout. The best way to start for most people, you've just left college, is to buy a plot. It's cheaper, it's more affordable than a house. A house will require millions, you require mortgages you can't be able to afford at the moment. You'll be able to afford them later, but you can start with a plot. If you look at username investment, been offering affordable plots from 100 to 800,000. We have 45 projects which you can be able to select. Most of them are sold out, but you can come and start there. Maybe you can consider installment. Of course, based on your budget, you can join circles, you can take loans to be able to fund that. Number two, location. They tell you that all the time. You should always look for locations that have potential to be able to appreciate. How do you get potential? You just look at infrastructure development in that place. Is there a city coming up? Is there SGR? Tarmac is very, very important. You can check the distance. The closer the distance, the better. You can also check if people are settling there in drafts. You go to a place like Nakuru today where we have a project. In the last 3 years, more than 30 people have settled there. That tells you in the next 10 years. Number three, very important, due diligence. This is very important. I have had people who have invested in land, in houses, without visiting them. Somewhere in an office, somewhere in the comfort of a hotel, somewhere in a desktop. You're on a call, you just send money. Don't do that. Visit the place. Work with a known organization, trusted organization. It has shown record of delivery. We have 45 projects. Can we take you to at least 3 of them that are done? We'll do that. For houses, are the houses occupied, developed, occupied by their customers? If they have 10, just need to visit 2 and check the one they say are completed. Do your own due diligence, do site visits. So please avoid shortcuts and do some due diligence. Also protect yourself, work with professionals. We have talked about if you're investing in real estate in Kenya, especially our market, in real estate, whether it is land, whether it is housing, if you are buying a house, you need to work with professionals. And I can tell you for a fact, the best thing is to work with known companies. People will say companies are falling left, right, and center, but you can also do a due diligence on an organization. Just go to their projects, the one they have completed, and check whether they have fully completed. If they have 40, you can visit 2 or 3. The last thing I would like to say, you must think long term. We are living in a society where everything is instant. People expect investment to also be instant, which is a lie. It doesn't work. It's a scam. So you need to think long term. You have to be very realistic about your investment expectations. You can't buy a property from username today in 2 months, or in 6 months, you expect the prices to have doubled. That's a lie. Prices double based on what happens on the ground. Have we done a dual carriage, which might take 1 year to build? If that is built, I can tell you for a fact, that is a serious event that affects the appreciation of properties. It can go to double because of that event, but normally it takes years for properties to appreciate. Start where you are and keep moving. Know that in the long term, you will make it. You get wealthy if that is your goal. You get a lot of portfolio in your investment if that is your goal. Keep moving, be realistic. Let us recap. Number one, know your budget. Budget is very important, determines what property you can start investing in. Number two, location. And number three, you must do your own due diligence properly. There's a lot of fraud and cons in this market. And the last thing, you must think long term, which is very important. Thank you so much. I hope these tips are important to you. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page. Please follow us on Instagram. Comment there and tell us other ways on which you can start as a beginner. Encourage someone. This is Real Estate in Kenya with Ruben Kimani. See you next time.